Damn.
What is going on, guys? Narcoleptic Nugget here, and today I'm excited to bring you guys what some of you, actually I should say a lot of you, have been waiting for, and that is a new peeking video. Today I'm going to be breaking down the map Consulate for you guys, so without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so first things first is we have to know the attacker spawns. So this map has 4. We have Riot Barricade in the southeast, Police Line in the southwest, Gas Station in the northwest, and Side Entrance in the northeast. So my defender of choice for peeking this map is definitely Doc. There are a couple reasons for this, and the first being his special ability. Obviously it's helpful when you go down and you can revive yourself, but the main reason I'm talking about his special ability is because it's an active one. It's not one that you have to set up at the beginning of the round. Because this map is relatively big, it actually takes quite a while to get to where you want to peek usually. So for Doc, all he really has to do is put down his 2 reinforcements and he's good to go. Unlike, for example, Jaeger, who has to put down 2 reinforcements and 3 gadgets, and having to set up that much at the beginning of the round can really cost you in being able to get to your peak spots in time. The other reason I choose Doc is his ACOG scope. Although his gun isn't quite as good at long range as Jaeger's, it's pretty damn close. Where it lacks in damage, it makes up for in fire rate and recoil. Well, recoil is kind of personal preference. So that in combination with the ACOG scope makes peeking on this map that much easier. Alright guys, so I'm actually going to show you the gas station spawn first in the northwest. And once again, I'm using Jaeger just because he's faster and it's easier to move around the map and stuff to show you stuff. But yeah. Anyway, so let me show you guys the gas station spawn real quick. So they spawn right here. And they have 2 options when leaving. They can go through there toward the garage, or they can go out this way on this side of the truck. So now let me show you the peaks. Okay, so from the garage, the first peak is actually this door right here. So imagine the door is still there. What you do is just break out the right side, and you aim with your cursor right there. So there's one pillar kind of right there, like a half pillar with a light on it, or a, I don't even know what that is, bowl. And there's another one right there. So it's this one on the right, and people are going to come around that corner. So what you want to do is you want to wait with your cursor right here, and catch them right as they come around the corner. One word of caution though when peeking this one is that this is kind of a spot where everyone looks. Anyone who spawns here is going to look at this door first just to make sure no one's peeking it. So you have to be quick. Right when you see them, just start firing, and if you don't get a kill, just run. Like, do not sit here and try to, like, you know, have a shootout. Now the next peak for this spawn is actually this garage. Now I'm going to regret telling you guys this one because this is probably my favorite peak on this map, and yeah, people are going to kill me now. But anyways, so about 3 panels over and about 3 down, right at eye level, you just want to break out right here. And don't stand in the hole, just in the hole here, because if anyone comes this way, they're gonna, like, you know, they're gonna shoot this. So just kind of back up, just in case people do start shooting. You have a little bit of time to run. But what you want to do is you want to aim right there, and as you can see, I'm gonna go closer to show you. This is the corner that they come around from their spawn. So literally, like, not many people expect this, honestly. Like, they're gonna come around the corner, at least one of them, and you get an easy kill, and then yeah, and then leave. Don't stick around. So from the initial door that we peeked, there's one on the main floor here, and that is over here, and there's 2 windows. I prefer the right window where I punch the right side, and oh, the glare, okay. So that's the truck that they come around, and they come around right there. So you want to aim to the right of the truck, and you want to wait right here. Again, this is kind of an obvious one. It's kind of hard to see at times, so during the day like this, they might not be able to see this window that far away. But yeah, get ready, and then once you see them, just try your best, and then, you know, get out of here. Just to note that you could also use this left window. I don't usually, but because there's a tree there, it kind of mess you up. But yeah, this is an option as well. So as we go up the stairwell here, we have another window, which once again you can peek the truck's side spawn of this one. So right through there. This is actually a pretty good one because it is hard to see through the tree for them, and like for you, if you have an ACOG, it's relatively easy. So this is another one that you could peek, but again, people are catching on to this one a lot more, so just be careful. But yeah, so as we come up the stairwell, I just wanted to show you guys this one. The bathroom one is not really a good peek. The tree's in the way, and so yeah, I broke it down just so you guys could see. But onto the consulate. I don't know why I said consulate. I meant console office, but whatever. Anyways, this is the last peak for this spawn, and it's actually this right window in the console office. What you want to do is you want to punch the left side at eye level, and then you got to find that. Well, let me just punch a little bit lower just so you can see. And then you want to find that sweet spot right there. So see how I can see the wall? This is going to give you the best vision of them coming around the corner. So you want to wait with your cursor right here, and as they come around, you'll be able to get a couple headshots. This one's a pretty good one because from that angle, it is really hard for them to see this one. If you peek them a couple times already, they will probably be expecting this one, but That hasn't stopped people in the past. If you watch my video saying, or like the video talking about luck, skills, or hack, you would see what I mean. But anyways, yeah, let's go to the next spawn. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you the police line spawn in the southwest. So let me show you what it looks like over here. So when you come out here, if you go through the main gate, players spawn right here where I'm standing, and right there by that Hummer. Oh god, I said Hummer. People are going to tear me apart. Anyways, so yeah, people spawn either right here or right there. So if they spawn over there, they have two options. They can go that way or that way. But if they spawn by this Hummer, which, you know, one person will if they choose to spawn, they have to leave right here. So just keep that in mind with that window right there. I'm going to show you guys the peaks now. Alright, so this is the main door here into the lobby, but I just want to show you this one first. So this is like the bread and butter peak of the spawn. This is the one that like is the go-to peak. So what you want to do is you want to pick this right side window here in the press room, punch the left side of it, and back up a little bit. There we go. Back up, so you know if someone spawns over there, you don't want them to, you know, see you and kill you. So what you want to do is you want to have the protection from the wall here, lean to the right, and you want to aim right here. But you have to be quick. So right when people spawn, within about a second and a half, they're gonna appear right there if they spawned, and you just have to be ready to, you know, give them a headshot. But yeah, be quick, and this is like the go-to peak for this spawn. One thing you have to be careful of is that if only one person spawns at this spawn, they may spawn over here, they may spawn over here. If more people spawn, like it's very likely someone will spawn on this side, but just if one person spawns and no one appears here in the first second and a half, do not stick around and peek this, because I've died numerous times where I'm like waiting for this person to come around and they actually spawned on this side and then they just like headshot me instantly. So just be careful of that. So this window beside it is a decent peek for the Hummer. I fucking did it again. Hurt me, dude. Is a decent peek for this this side spawn right over there, because you can catch people coming around there, but it's not great because this wall's right here, and then the gate is not a very good, you know, I don't really like it. So yeah, not a huge fan of that window. Anyways, so this one is the same idea actually. Decent view of the gate as people come around, but not a great view of that side. So for peeking the gate, my favorite spawn peek is actually this main door right here into the lobby. And what I do is I lay down and punch the bottom left corner of... Why is there all the... There we go. So yeah, punch the bottom left corner and wait right here. This is a tricky one because if they are expecting it, it's kind of like whoever can, you know, whoever has faster reflexes, but most of the time they won't expect you, and lying down and only punching the corner buys you like a couple more milliseconds for them to like hopefully not notice you and give you the advantage. So from the lobby, there's one more decent one on this floor, and that is over here by the stairwell. So we have this window right here, and you can punch it at eye level toward the left side, and as you can see, you can get a decent view of the gate. So if you kind of like, you can get behind this thing right here and catch them right there, or you could just wait and hopefully they don't see you and come through the gate where you'll get, you know, an easy clear view of them right there. So as we make our way upstairs, we have a couple options here. So we have this window over here in the waiting room, apparently that's what it's called, and you punch the right side of it and you get a decent view of the gate. I do recommend staying closer to this wall just in case people who spawn over there see the broken window and want to shoot at you. So yeah, you can get a decent view of the gate right there, and you either want to shoot people through the gate right there to, you know, in case they're expecting it, you'll want to get them early, or you could wait until they come around, but it's a little bit riskier. From the waiting room, there's actually a peek right here, but I'm going to save that one for last. Let's just do the other one first, which is in the administration office. And what you do is you punch the left side of it. And yeah, the tree is kind of in the way here, but it's also a good thing because they can't really see this window. The people spawning over here are more likely to see it broken than they are. So if you stay to this wall, you can kind of, you know, see where it is. Like this is the left side of the gate, or the left gate, sorry. So the right gate's right there, so you want to aim right about there. But yeah, if you can kind of figure out where everything is and where you should aim, which is about right there, then this is a great spot because they're not going to be able to see you. Now, since we're speaking about knowing where to aim, this kind of brings us to our last spawn peek here, and that's actually this right window. And I know there's like a patio here or whatever. Here, let me just break down the whole thing so you can see. And this is like that peak, that kind of peak where it's like, I'm gonna tell you about it, but you kind of have to figure it out on your own. I can't really like I legit can't like exactly explain it because it's a tough one. So what you want to do is go to a custom game and jump out the window just so you can kind of get a bearing of where everything is. So and use this vase or whatever as your marker, because you can kind of see that the most through the tree. So this kind of peak is like what I like to call, like, I don't even know what to call it. It's like an MLG pro peak, like diamond games. No one's gonna expect this peak. You're really safe. If you can pull it off, you're like that's some next level shit. So here we go. So what I recommend is you come outside here, right, and you look at this vase in a custom game, not in a real game. You gotta practice this one first. So we have our vase right here, and so you kind of want to watch that and see where it is. So it looks like you can see it right there, right? And so that marks where the gate is. So to the left of it is where people are gonna come through, and then they're gonna come this way. If they don't go this way anyways. But yeah, they're gonna come this way. So what you want to do is you want to kind of like look at where that is, right? And then you go back in the window, and then you lean. You might think this is kind of pointless, but it's really not. Like, if you can get this down, this is a crazy peak. So right there I can see where the vase is, and so what you want to do is you just want to you want to aim right about there, or you know, you kind of have to get it yourself, but right about there is where I like to aim. And when you get people, honestly, like, they're just so confused as to how you killed them. They're gonna come through about right there, so you want to be able to kill them as they're coming through, so just kind of watch. But yeah, if you get a kill here, that's some next level shit, and good luck with it. If you do get a kill from this peak spot, send me a video. Alright guys, so the next one we're gonna do, fucking music. The next one we're gonna do is side entrance, and that is in the what is that, in the east? No, northeast. Is it northeast? Yeah, northeast. Alright, so this is the spawn right here. People are gonna spawn right here, and then they have a few options. They can go that way, or through here, or even around the back right here, and they pop up by this tree. Just keep that in mind. Alright, so let me show you the peaks. Okay, so the first and most common peak for this spawn is this door. I do like this peak, but because it is so common, a lot of people are expecting it now, and it's just, I don't know, it's risky. Anyways, but yeah, it's still a great peak. So punch the right side of the door here, and I like to crouch, and right there is where they come out, right? So you can either wait, you can, like, if you think you have fast reflexes, aim with your cursor right here. If not, and you want to risk them maybe seeing you, but you want like a clean kill, you could wait for them to come all the way around the tree and wait right there. So the only thing you have to worry about here is if you don't see anyone at the beginning, like, what, like, I don't know, first 8 seconds or 7 seconds even of the rounds, you want to move, because this spawn over here, if anyone comes from there, they're gonna see this door and start shooting it, and you really have no protection. Like, you really don't. So yeah, it's a great spawn peak, but at the same time it's quite risky. So yeah. So the only other peak on the first floor is actually this window over here, by the pop machine, or by the soda machine. I said pop one time and I got so many comments on it, like, dude, why'd you say pop? It's called soda. Dude, soda. Dude, soda. Okay, anyways. But yeah, so it's this window right here. Punch the left side, and you want to wait with your cursor right here. They're going to come around this corner, and usually they're not expecting this peak, and you kind of just like have to have fast reflexes, and yeah, easy kill. Once you kill one, I don't suggest staying here. Because the next one will come around the corner pre-firing and probably kill you. So great peak, but don't stick around after you get one. So as we make our way upstairs and go to the top floor here, you have a couple options. The first one's in this copy room here, and you can punch the left side of the window and get decent vision of this wall right here. Where did he, like, it's really tough to see it, but by this tree is the wall that we just peeked from the window near the pop machine. Yeah. Right there, and so you can wait right here and try to get them through the trees, but I don't really like this peak, just personally, but you might have good luck with it. I just don't usually. But anyways, so then we have these two windows here in the admin office facing east. So yeah, this right one I don't really like peeking, although it has great view of right here by the tree. This is just one where, like, if the team has any communication at all, like, they see these windows instantly, so someone's gonna see it over here and either shoot you or call it out that people are peeking the top window up here, then this guy's gonna be ready for it. So although it's got great vision, I don't really like this peek right here. The one that I do like, however, though, is this one. So if you punch the right side of this, why? There we go. You can actually get great vision of the spawn right there. So they'll spawn right about here, and you actually can shoot them right as they're coming across here. So if they're not careful and looking around, you can kill them. And even if someone calls it out like, oh, broken window, people expect it over here. No one expects to get shot right here. So just keep that in mind. And let's go to the next spawn. Okay, so last but not least, we're going to go over the peaks for the Riot barricade spawn in the southeast. And we are going to kick things off in the visa office, or as I like to call it, the pop room. Anyways, so yeah, you can peek this door right here. It's, let me show you where we are here. So, actually, I didn't even show you guys the spawn. Let's do that first. So, people spawn right over here. And so from here they have quite a few options actually. They can go over there toward that front gate that we peeked earlier. You can go on the side of the bus right here and go through there. You can actually enter right through here. There's like a hole in the wall, so there's 1, 2, 3. They can go on this side of the bus, so I'll count this as 4. And they can also go out this way, so 5. So they can leave quite a few ways. So this is a tougher one, but let me show you guys what the peaks are. Alright, so we're back in the visa office, and the first peak is the front door. And so you have a couple options here. So the first one you can do is you can lay down and punch the right side, the bottom right side, sorry, and wait for people right there. So this is kind of like the stairwell right here, and people are going to come around right there, or you can wait right there. This is a riskier one as you get to the higher ranks because again they're expecting it, but you still might be able to catch them off guard if you punch the very corner. So a slightly higher level peak, I guess, I don't really know what to call it, but another thing you can do is punch the very left side of the door at eye level as well as the middle left side. And then you could either, try to peek them right there, but I don't recommend that. But this kind of gives you a little bit more options. So you can peek people coming through the bus and the gate right there. You can peek them coming around the bus right there. Or you can even peek them coming around the corner right there. So this is a much safer peek than the other one. But obviously you don't get to see them as long. Like someone who comes by here is going to be, through there in like a split second. But if you're quick, you can get a kill. And it's just a lot safer peek. Once they start shooting the door, you know to run. And because you made a big hole, they don't really know where to shoot exactly right away. So they're just going to start firing at the door, and that'll give you time to run away. Okay, so from that front door, you can actually go to this window over here by the... Oh, look at that. Pop machine. But yeah, so what you want to do is you want to punch the left side and aim at this hole in the wall right there. That's where they'll come through. This is a tough one. I don't know. A lot of people just seem to kill me at this pawn peek. Like... They just expect it. I don't know why. It's kind of like a covered, like, they can't shoot you right there. They can come along the wall here, but you would hear them. But for whatever reason, like, people, I don't know. Whatever. So that's a peek. Let's go to the next one. Alright, so as we make our way upstairs here, there's 3 windows, but really only 2 of them are viable peeks. Let me show you what I mean here. So, at the east side of the admin office, you have these 2 windows right here. And what you want to do is you want to punch the middle left of the left window. And then lean. You also want to lean, key, because you want to be the first thing. Like you want to be ready for them before they even know where anything is, if that makes sense. Like right when they come around that corner, you want to try to get that headshot. So like what I mean is like this one's not as good. I don't know if you guys can hear that car horn, but there's like a car horn going off. Anyways, so this peak is not as good just because although you have a great view of this tree and like where they come around, they're gonna see that window first and then know where this one is, if that kind of makes sense. Like they're gonna orient themselves and be like, okay, that window's right there, let me check the other window. So they might zoom in and as they're coming around the corner and get ready to shoot someone in this window. I don't know if I'm just sounding confusing, but hopefully you guys understand what I mean. Just peek this one and lean so that you can be ready for them before they even know what's going on. Yeah? Makes sense? Alright, let's go to the last one. The last one right here is this window, and what you want to do is you want to punch the middle right, and punch the whole thing, and you want to aim, okay, so protect yourself by staying against this wall, and you want to aim right there. So anyone spawning over here might come behind this bus here and go toward, the opening right there, or the gate down there. But what you want to do is you want to catch them as they're going between the bus and this wall right here. So just be ready and you can catch them right there. Alright, before I go, I wanted to leave you guys with one more tip. And it's not really related to spawn peeking per se, but it's something that I do every time I play this map, and it gets me a lot of kills. And I'm probably going to regret telling you guys, but whatever. So here we go. So you only want to do this when the objective is in the administration office, kind of like this hostage. And it works better if you have a teammate in the room who's camping it, or if you have Valk cams. Anyways, All you want to know is when someone repels on the south wall. So it's really easy to hear when someone repels. And so if you have a teammate in here telling you when they repel, all you do, literally, like, this is nothing crazy, but it's just something that gets me so many kills, is when you know someone's out there, or you can even guess, but it works better when you know. So your teammate's like, oh, someone's on the south wall, literally just open this, run outside as fast as you can, and it's just such an easy kill. And I know that's nothing crazy, like you guys are like, okay, I already knew about that, but seriously, like, use that, because I get so many kills from that every game. And yeah, I just thought I'd share. Whew, I know that was a long one today, guys, but thank you so much if you stuck around for the whole thing. If you are still watching, comment down below the words spawn god, just so I can see who made it through the whole video. Once again, thank you guys so much for the continued support, and good luck sieging.